Hi guys, I'm Pete Champeny from Champeny Home Automation. I'm here today to talk to you about the Lanbon Wi-Fi switch module L6HM2. This little module turns your existing switches into a Wi-Fi switch. There's no hub required, just connected to the Smart Living app via your smartphone. It works with Wi-Fi, can be controlled anywhere in the world. It's voice activated via Alexa and Google Home. There's easy installation, there's no mess or rewiring of your house. The module can control different devices such as electric curtain motors or air conditioning systems. It's CE approved. These modules really are fantastic. I have several in my house. If you'd like to purchase one, please click on the link below. As mentioned earlier, very easy installation. Let's start with showing you how to do it. Basically, we've got a little setup here which is showing a UK standard lighting circuit, lamp holder, ceiling rose, basic switch, totally standard switch. These two wires represent our lighting circuit, so the mains. So before we get started, first thing is turn off the power. Obviously got no power on this, it's on the table, so I'm pretty safe. Undo your cover of your ceiling rose. It will show you the wires that we need to wire into and take out. We're going to start by removing the switch wires, so it's going to be a twin and earth to the switch, and they want to be left in the void above your ceiling rose. So to identify those wires, obviously we need to look closely at the ceiling rose. We're looking closely at it. It's going to be the third terminal along, which is this one. So it'll be with these two brown wires here. It's this blue wire that goes to the switch, so we take that one out. So undo that terminal and pull that wire out, squeeze out, and also the wire that's in with that twin and earth. So we take out this terminal here, is terminal number 2. It's onto the flexi of the lamp holder. Pull that wire out, and to take the wire out totally, we also need to remove the earth wire, which is this wire here. So we undo this terminal here, try and hold the other two wires in, earth wires in there, so we don't lose them. I'll just nip them back up. It doesn't matter if they do come out, we have to revisit it, to be honest, but it's just easier if we disturb as little as possible. Then you can just pull that wire back up through into your attic or your floor space above the ceiling rose. That's now removed the light switch from the circuit. It's time to connect the module to the ceiling rose. Basically, we just need to connect the power cable, which is the red one, the neutral wire, which is this black one, as the decals say on the module there. Because we're doing a single gang switch, we just need the L1, which is this wire here. I have copied the idents from the box and written them onto the wire using a permanent marker, just so I can identify the wire once I've pushed it down through. If we were doing a 2-gang switch, we'd also use the L2 wire, but we're not, so I've just put a little bit of tape over that, and the K2 wire as well. I put a bit of tape over that. Again, that's used with the 2-gang switch. There won't be any power in them, but I've just put a bit of tape over as a precaution. We will, however, be using the K wire, which is the little black wire, and the K1, but they will be staying in the void above your ceiling rose. I've added this chocolate block onto there and a piece of wire with a bit of sleeving on, which will go to continue the earth back down through. So that's also going to go down through the ceiling rose and connect into the earth terminal on the ceiling rose. Right, so let's get those 3 wires down first. So basically from above straight down through, so the module stays in your ceiling space and they come down through. Flip it over as we're on the table. Start by connecting the live wire, so that is the red wire. Now that wire will go in back into where we had the 2 brown wires, and we removed the blue wire from the switch, which is the 3rd terminal along. So just pop that into there. So 1, 2, 3, and screw that back up. I'll just do these up nice and tight so you don't have any issues there. Now the black wire is next. The black wire is the neutral, so the blue is the neutral. So we're going to go into terminal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's already a wire in this terminal, but that'll be fine. So we just need to undo the terminal enough that we can get this wire in beside that other wire. The terminal will hold it easy enough. Just need to wiggle it into position. Let's make sure we get it in there, which we can't seem to do at the minute. Right, wiggle those wires into there. Right, and then do that up nice and tight. So that's nice and tight. And then the last wire to connect from the module is the L1 wire, and that will go back into terminal 2, which is where we remove the brown wire of our switch wires from. So that'll feed into there, and it's also goes. It's the neighbour of the flexi, which goes to our lamp holder. So do that up in there, nice and tight. Right. Whilst we're here, we'll feed the earth extension down through, so that can go down through. Put that up out of the way. That needs to go into our earth terminal block. So let's get that undone. Do that one. Push that wire into there. Make sure the other two are still in it as well. And do the terminal back up. Again, nice and tight. So they're all done. We're finished in here now, so now we can put the cover back on, which will be obviously up this way and the ceiling. Totally finished. So that's leaving us now our chocolate block affair, which we have in the ceiling. That is going to we're then going to connect our switch wires back into that. Now we need to connect our switch wire back in, so that's straight from the switch. So the blue wire will go to the black wire, which is our reading off the box, the K wire. So we just connect that straight into our little chocolate block. Get the right screwdriver, do that up, and the earth wire will go into the earth to extend down to connect back on. Connect all the earths back up together. Do that up there, and the brown wire just goes in with our K1 wire, as we said, what's the writing off of the box. So once that's done, we will be then ready. We finish the wiring, we're ready to put power back on now. And once we get our power on there, then we can download the app, make sure we're ready to go with that, and connect it to our Wi-Fi system. Right guys, now you've hopefully uploaded the app, this Lanbon Smart Living app. You need to obviously go in, and first time you're using it, you have to set up a username and password, the usual measures with these sort of apps, so there's no problem. Right, we've now turned power onto the module. So on the module you'll see there's a red light which is here now, indicating that we have power. If we switch the switch on, just to show you the functionality of that, still looking at the module, a little white light comes on there. That's showing we're in a single gang mode and the light is on. As you can tell, the light is on because you can see the glow from the table. If we switch it back off again, that switches off. That works exactly the same as it did before we touched any of the wiring. So if we go back to the app now, we can start by setting the go into the add a device, which is up in the top corner here. We know it's an L6 system, so we click on the L6. You have to put in your Wi-Fi password and Wi-Fi name. But before you press the search device, we need to go onto the module, and press the gold button which is on top of it, which is here. So I'll press that, and then until it beeps. So it's beeped. Both the lights come on for the lights, and then hopefully the blue light will start flashing, which it has, which says it's onto Wi-Fi. Now we can go back to the app and press search device. You get the radar type screen comes up, and it will locate the device now and link it to the phone. Whilst we're here, I'll just say that we'll put a link in the description below, so if you fancy buying one of these modules from us, you'll be able to do it through that. There we go, it's found the light now up in the top corner. It will continue on until it finishes its sweep, so we'll just leave it doing that now. Once we've done that, then we can start setting up the light. We'll have to name it so we know what we're going to call our light when we go to add it to the Alexa app in a bit. Yeah, other than that, we're good to go. Right, so now that's finished that, the light has appeared there. It's got a little new beside it. If you just gently tap on the light bulb there, the light will come on. Tap it again, the light goes off. Right, so if you click on the side of it, on the white bit, you also get this icon up. Again, you can touch on that one, the light will come up and it shows on the icon on the screen the light is on, and again you can switch it off the same. That's working fine. Now what you need to do is go into the settings and then change the name. And now this is what I was saying, so we're going to call ours light demo, because obviously this is a demonstration. So then when we add it to the Alexa app, we can call it that and it will switch it on. So then click save, success. So we go back, now it's called light demo. Right, now we're all set to set up the Alexa app, so we'll go on to do that now. Alexa app here, go into Alexa app. Right, so if we go to the top left hand corner, press the three lines, skills and games, top right hand corner, search, type in smart living, Right, now we can find the Lanbon Smart Living app and go into there. Now, due to already having a few of these devices, it's already set up on my phone, but all you need to do here is enter your Smart Living app username and password, and then give permission for Alexa to use your app. Once that's done, then you'll see this this page, which you can disable it again by pressing that button. Then if we go back to the home by pressing the bottom home button, into devices, then we need to go to the plus symbol in the top right hand corner, add a device, and then it's a switch, and then click on other, discover devices. Hopefully it will find our device, which it has. There we go, light demo. We can go into setup device. Now we can choose a group to put it into, so I'm just going to put it into living room because that's where I am at the minute. Right, it's been added to living room, so we can tell Alexa to turn on our light demo. Okay, so that is there. So if we switch the microphone on Alexa, which it is, we can say Alexa, turn on light demo. And there we go. Easy as that. Alexa, turn off light demo. Perfect. That's working perfectly now, and I'll just check the switch still works as well, which it does. Yeah. So manually and via voice command through Alexa is functioning perfectly. Right guys, that's as far as we need to go, so hopefully you found the video informative and helpful. Any questions or comments, please leave below. I'll do my best to help out with what I can. Thank you for watching.